have the desire anymore to be able to be competitive in the spirit way, and then the physical after that. So as I ran this morning with me, and we call him Dog Man, that ain't his real name, but we call him that because he got that veteran type of barking and we call war call. All right, go. Okay. So
it's the Army type thing.
So Bernard, the B, and I will be in here later on. I'll be in here later on today. Then I'll go home to treat everybody. They got something for me. I told them I'll be there. And it's not another day for me. Birthdays are a milestone. Holidays are another day. They're gonna come. But birthdays and New Year's are so important, and it just happened in my life. It's so close together. New Year's of the new page of the new year, 14, and then within a week or two, you have a new milestone in the page turn for me. The page turns for life on all of us, 13 to 14, and then the page turn again for me the same month in age-wise. Those things I pay attention to. Years, birthdays are so important. Of course, anniversaries, right? Married anniversaries. But they are, but that's third. Literally, that is third on my list. But those two things are so important. I celebrate those because they're a reflection of what's been done 12 months ago, and then they also look forward to what you plan on doing, achieving the following year, what's to come, which is really the unknown as far as what will be the outcome. You know what you want to do, most of us, but then the outcome. But then to turn 2 pages, age-wise and the time of life-wise. I mean, Bernard, I'm gonna count down to 50. Now, you don't look the same when we first started doing this, after Elmo Smith, when you took on, almost 20-something years ago.
No, almost 30.
Okay, now, yeah, this man been writing about Bernard Hopkins for about 30 years. I'm telling you, I remember when he came right after.
When you turned pro against Clint Mitchell, the main event was, you remember who was in the main event?
Hold up.
John Wesley Meekins.
Down in Lang City, Resorts.
There, right, Bernard?
John Wesley Meekins.
And I didn't include you in the story because I didn't know you were going to be what you.
I was nobody. I mean, I wasn't even to the point where I even made a story because I think I was a 4-round fighter and I came on at 3 o'clock.
When you think back to Clint,
my story.
Yeah, but not when I
because I was waiting for the ring. I had to write every single.
When you think back to 1980, October 1988, with the pro debut against Clint Mitchell, could you, in your wildest, far-fetched, could you have imagined being here now where you are?
And I know, Bernard, and I'm mentioning it again, and I'm gonna mention it probably the rest of the day because I know I've been getting a lot of phone calls from all over, wishing me, good health and all that stuff, and of course friends and family. I know, Bernard, I can't, you can't even plan that far. Personal life, I was told I want to live till I was 18, and I really believe that, and I really act out that way. So personally in my life, who thought I would live 50 if you knew me before boxing? If you knew me before I went to Greater Ford, you would be right saying, he ain't kidding, will live to 19 years old. He'd be dead by 18. Either he gonna kill somebody or somebody gonna kill him. The mentality. So even in that, I turn around like I reflected today, after the run. Damn, when I'm looking at the grade, I'm not cutting nothing. I'm damn sure ain't dying it. I'm looking at my grades that's been popping up for the last 10 years, but now even more. And I'm saying to myself, I'm almost 50. I'm more stuck on 50 and not paying attention that, Bernard, you're 49 first. Enjoy the 49 while you can. But I'm looking at it like that 5-0, it's like, to me, it's like, who would dream that as an athlete and still active and still relevant? See, that's the thing, still relevant, not saying, I just want to do it because I got the feeling I can't let go. Relevant. At 175 pounds, very much relevant. So and very much a threat too. Because you ain't gonna find too many people that's gonna go against me. Might say, oh, this might be the night, but they ain't gonna openly be like, oh, 5 rounds, they out of there.
Hey, talking about 50.
It's the history I have. I have a credit, like they call it, a history of a track record. I got a track record of upsetting the apple cart. That's your language, the apple cart. You know what that means? I have a history of doing that. So after a while, you might look at me like this, and then you might look at me like this, and then when you do it 3 or 4 times, it gets to the point where even a hater will say, man, I'm just done messing with this guy. You get angry at that. You get angry.